Okay, Coach, coming off of come from behind 2-1 victory over St. Martin's last week in GNAC play, a big result on the road for you guys, and you're getting set for another road trip this week. You face South Dakota Mines and University of Mary. Talk about that win and then facing those two teams for a second time this season.
Right. Well, I think that when it comes to GNAC play, we've been playing really well since the start, since the kickoff of GNAC. A little bit unlucky against Northwest Nazarene when we played them there. But after that, a series of very good performances, and you know, it's quite the difference from last year. The team has picked it up. I think the recruits are panning out. Our forwards are starting to score goals. A little bit unlucky to concede a heartbreaking goal like that against SPU last Thursday, but then the guys picked it up again against St. Martin's. We were 1-0 down at halftime, but they reacted really well to the adjustments that we tried to make. And we came away with the win, 2-1 win. I think we dominated the second half from front to end, so very pleased with that. And again, it's a win that gives us a lot of confidence to go into our trip to the Dakotas. South Dakota School of Mines and Technology on Thursday, then University of Mary on Saturday. Two massive games for us, because should we win against South Dakota School of Mines, we would be over 500 for the first time in 2 years. So there's a lot to play for. We're still sitting third. Western Washington and Simon Fraser are breathing down our necks, sitting 1 and 2 points behind us. So this week is going to be massive for us, for the outcome of our season, for where we're going to end up at the GNAC. So, like I said, the win against St. Martin's and the way we won that game in the second half is going to help us out tremendously, I'm sure, in the South Dakota School of Mines game, because it's going to be no different than the games before. We're going to put the ball down, we're going to take it to them, we're going to build from the back, and we're going to try to play beautiful football, beautiful soccer, which is what we've tried to do since the beginning of the season. So we achieved that on Saturday. That game is in the books. Now we need to do the same thing on Thursday and on Saturday.
And it's been some familiar faces scoring for you guys lately. Thorge, 2 goals last week, and Colin Ralston with 1. Thorge is leading the team with 6 this year, already 1 better than his team high 5 from last year. Just talk a little bit about his performance and why he's been so successful.
Well, the reason why he's been so successful, and also why Colin has been able to score 3 goals already, is because we're trying to play a different style of soccer than last year. Last year was a little bit tentative, we're gambling a little bit. This year, we're trying to possess the ball. If we have the ball, the other team doesn't have the ball, and we're trying to build from the back. We're trying to, you know, to put an attack together from the back, not just launch it long and gamble for first and second ball. So we are able to get those guys on the ball properly in the attacking third a lot more than last year, which is why TJ Thorge has 6 goals now. Colin has 3 goals, and there's a bunch of other guys who have assists, they have goals. So stats-wise, it's a lot better already. I think we've scored almost as many goals in 11 games as we did last year in 18 games. We're conceding a lot less goals. So you know, it's not just the attacking performance that I'm happy with, but the defensive performance as well. Because if we compare this season to last season, it's just night and day. The guys show up to play. They work extremely hard in every game. So as a coaching staff, we're very pleased with that.
Another guy who stepped up, Kyle Emmerich, 3 assists in the last couple games. He's really broken out his senior season for you. Just talk about his value and then stepping up with those assists recently.
Yeah. Well, I'm very happy for Kyle. Kyle is one of the guys that has been with us through thick and thin since his freshman year, experienced all kinds here at MSUB, losing seasons, winning seasons, 500 seasons, and for him and for Matt Brink and for Grady Bryson and for Cameron Stanek and for Andres Moriano, guys who have been with us for a number of years now, I think it's very important that we give them a chance to finish their careers on a high note. And for Kyle to get on the stat sheet a couple of times in the last game is huge, because he's no different than any of the other players. He needs confidence to perform, and if he's able to deliver a pass that's going to lead to a goal, of course his confidence is going to go up. And the last 3-4 games, he's played so much better than he has at the beginning of the season. He's going forward, he's taking people on, he's being dangerous, he's whipping balls into the box, he's getting shots off. So very pleased with his performance as well.
Good luck to you this week, Coach.
Thank you.
Okay, Tom, coming off a come from behind 2-1 victory over St. Martin's last week in GNAC play. Talk about some of the players who stepped up for you guys in that game and got you that win.
Well, I thought we started to play a lot better when Jesper Friis come on the pitch in centre midfield. He sort of calmed it down in midfield, and we played to the football we could play rather than long ball, which was like Mary play. So he did very well. I also thought that the other guys in midfield, like Fernando Perez, Reece Lambert, Nicholas, they also did a very good job in centre midfield. Where it had been raining a lot, it was hard to play in midfield because it was waterlogged, so the ball was hold up, so they did very well. Julian Tongas did fantastic on the wing, as did Carl Emmerich, and the midfield especially helped us. They created so many chances, could have got some more goals, but we ended up getting 2 and got the win. But yeah, the midfield did fantastic.
You guys are back on the road again this week, more GNAC play coming up. You're facing South Dakota Mines and University of Mary, 2 teams that you've already played this season and gotten 2 wins against. What's it going to take to go on the road at those places and get 2 more wins?
Well, we need to be very physical. We need to have a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and that's what's going to get us through those games. We know that if we can play to our strengths, hopefully we'll be able to get a result. So we need to go there with a positive mindset and then just go a game at a time, and hopefully we'll get the win.
Alright, good luck to you this week.
Alright, thank you very much.
Okay, Thorge, a big 2-1 win for you guys on Saturday over St. Martin's. You scored a goal and you had 2 goals for your team total last week. You've got 6 now on the season. That's team high. Just talk about some of the reasons you've been able to be so successful in scoring this year.
Well, I mean, it's always a team effort. I cannot score goals on my own. I think we have a lot of quality this year in midfield and defense, and also forward. And I think that helped me a lot this year, scoring all those goals. And even Tom, he gave me the assist this week, and he already has 2 assists. So even our goalkeeper's able to make some assists. So yeah, I think it's just a team effort.
Yeah, you've had some other upperclassmen step up. Sam Butterworth and Kyle Emmerich both also have 3 assists this season. Talk about those guys, the leadership they bring to this team.
Well, I mean, Kyle, obviously, as a captain, he's a big leader of his team. He is always pushing us to the limit. And yeah, I mean, Sam, he's always there when you need him. You know you can count on him, and yeah, he's doing a great job on the left side.
And Colin Ralston now with 3 goals on the season in his first year in the program. How has he been able to fit in and be so effective for you guys?
Yeah, he's just an awesome player to play with up top. He's always asking for the ball. He's helping me a lot. I think we have a lot more depth than we had last year. Last year was kind of on my own, and I think this year with Colin up top, it's a good help. It's a good support.
And so back onto the road this week, you have more GNAC play. Talk about facing South Dakota Mines and University of Mary for a 2nd time this season.
Well, I think it's going to be a tough game again. First in South Dakota. I mean, we always try to focus on the next game, so I think South Dakota is going to be tough, although the record doesn't show it. But those games, you always don't know what happened in those games, and I think it's going to be a tough game. But of course, we want to get 2 good results in the Dakotas, and yeah, I think we're able to do that if we just play our game.
All right, good luck to you this week.
Thanks.